What's up, Ragin Nation? How y'all doing? This is Alex Yu, and you're watching Transformers 4 update number 8. This is the 8th video in the Transformers 4 movie update series. If you haven't been watching any of my updates, watch them, because I'm going to keep you completely posted on all the developments of the next installment of Transformers, which will be coming out on summer of 2014. That is actually exactly a year and a half from now. So the developments are moving along, and we haven't had any news for a while, but we have this casting news now. We already know that Mark Wahlberg's in it. We already know that Peter Cullen is back as Optimus Prime, but now we have Jack Reynor. Jack Reynor is a lesser-known Irish actor that I've never heard of, but Michael Bay is putting a lot of faith in him. And it hasn't been confirmed which role he's going to be playing, but I'm pretty sure it's the race car driver boyfriend that is the daughter of Mark Wahlberg's character. He also says that Transformers 4 is not a reboot. You already know how I feel about this type of comment, so I'm not even going to talk about that anymore. It is not a reboot. You heard it from the director himself. Here's what else he had to say. He says that this movie takes place exactly 4 years after the war in Chicago. The story makes a very natural transition and reason as to why we have a new cast. This Transformers will feel very different than the last three. We are embarking on a new trilogy. Alright, there's a bunch of key items that I have to comment about in this statement. First of all, he mentioned that it makes a very natural transition and as to why they have a whole new cast. So there will be a whole new human cast. The way that I'm going to assume that it's going to happen is that we're just going to jump right into the movie. It won't even have any references to Sam Witwicky or Michaela Baines and how any of these new characters are related to them in any way. With regards to Michael Bay saying that this Transformers will feel very different from the last three, that is something that I'm very interested in. I've seen all of Michael Bay's films. I love his films. They're a lot of fun, but they all look and feel a certain way. And it's just because of his music video and action background as a director. Everything's very fun to watch, it's very action-packed, and it's very visually driven. So I'm very curious as to what exactly he means by the fact that it's going to feel very different from the last three. For me, I don't really want the action to feel that much different from the last three. He can make it bigger, he can make it feel more exciting, and he can stage some more creative action sequences, but definitely don't take away the energy from it. As for everything else, the only thing I can suggest is get rid of the dorky humor. That's something that can really go. I'm not gonna miss that, believe me. And a final thing is that he said that they are embarking on a new trilogy. Now this is big news to me. We already know that Hasbro wants to continue this franchise forever. They want to keep it going on because Transformers as a toy line is one of Hasbro's biggest sellers. It is one of their big products. So by having the live action movies to continue to being made, it complements the sales of these toys. But with Michael Bay actually saying that they're embarking on a new trilogy, it kind of makes me feel like he's trying to say that he's involved with the production of the next two installments, because he did say that we are embarking on a whole new trilogy. And why wouldn't he say that if he weren't setting it up for the next two films? I'm sure that when the production of Transformers 5 and 6 comes out, he's most likely going to have a producer credit in there. But that's really all the news that I have for you. My feeling is that Jack Reynor, he's going to be the new Sam Witwicky. I don't mean that he's going to play Sam Witwicky. I mean that he's going to be the new main character that is involved with Transformers 4, 5, and 6. Mark Wahlberg, I'm pretty sure he's only signed on for a one-picture deal, and if they want him back for Transformers 5 and 6, they're gonna have to draft up a new movie deal, because he's such a big actor that I don't really think he can commit himself to the same films. I mean, look at how many times that he's appeared in a sequel of one of his own films. I don't think I've ever seen him in a sequel. So that's why I think that Jack Reynor is going to fill that void. He will be the recurring character that we're gonna see in the next two movies. And the other thing that's going on, which is a little bit of a rumor, is that the production is possibly going to go back to Chicago. And that's highly likely because they had such a positive time filming in Chicago, and of course it really helped out with the city's economy. So because of that, I wouldn't be surprised if it takes place in Chicago again, or at least they let them film there. And that's all I have to say in this video. Jack Reynor is an unknown actor to me, so I really don't have a whole lot to comment about with that. But I think with regards to Michael Bay's comments about the direction for Transformers 4 and the trilogy, that's very interesting to me. So let me know about your thoughts about anything that I've talked about in the comment section below. By the way, speaking of Transformers, do you have yourself a Ragin Nation VIP pass? Because if you don't, you're gonna miss out on the draw for this item. I know some of you guys already have a VIP pass. They're limited to 100 units, and the draw for this is going to happen this week. So stay tuned for that. To get yourself a Ragin Nation All Access VIP Member Pass, contact me at raginnation@gmail.com, and are individually numbered, and it will be signed by me with a bit of a personal message right to you. And it comes with a lanyard strap that you can wear around your neck. They are $5.99 plus shipping, and they give you access to cool prizes like this. As always, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, like me on Facebook, The Ragin Nation, and also follow me on Twitter at Ragin Nation. Stay tuned for my next Transformers 4 production updates. My name is Alex Yu, and thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace. I'll be back in 30 minutes. Or maybe did he put that sign up all 5 o'clock, 5 to 9, to open 5 to 9. But this is my friend's little store. He said no photos.